Goodness. Get back up there. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. He moved. No fair. Greetings all and welcome back to Riders of Icarus. I had another problem with the last video again. For some odd reason it recorded a blank screen, so I couldn't get that one up, but that's alright. I will fill you guys in on what happened. So I figured I went ahead and scouted out Sonos here. We've got 2 marks. I figured we'll give him a shot. These marks we got from doing quests in this particular zone, and there's a couple of other animals I will show you that I ended up getting from this zone as well. And again, all that came from quests that we've already done. So I think this will probably be the last video we end up doing. Maybe we might do one more. We'll see. All I plan on doing in this video is probably burning off some of our taming points that we have and kind of going over various thoughts and things that I've had over the game. Cool. Got him knocked out. So some of the other animals that I ended up getting were Pavagon and Arbutus. I got both those we had marks for while we were questing here. I don't remember which one was which, but one of them I got over here in the Caldera area. The other one, where did I get the other one at? I can't remember. I'm not sure what zone it was. Anyways, now we are headed off to Stygia. Had a little bit of a problem with that particular area. It's a PvP zone. I never had problems with PvP. It was the PvE elements that were a bit rough on me. For one, I'll go ahead and head that way and show you guys what I'm talking about. But I was fighting NPCs that ended up getting bugged in walls to where I couldn't hit them. I would try to line of sight them, and that wasn't working. I would actually have to run quite a ways away in order to get the NPCs out of the wall. That wasn't the only problem I had though. As a Guardian, I don't have a whole lot of damage, and it takes quite a while to kill some of those. And since the area is kind of tightly packed in there, I don't think it would have made for a very good video. It was just taking way too long to kill them. As a matter of fact, I think it's going to take me quite a while to get to Stygia, so let me go ahead and make a cut, and I'll bring you guys in when I get into Stygia. Okay, we are inside Stygia now. I wanted to give you guys an example of what I was talking about. As you can see, you're inside some type of catacomb or a building or something like that. Everything in here is pretty tightly packed, and I was going to attempt doing some of these quests on screen, but after killing one of these mobs, I kind of decided against it. These guys were... It was taking quite a while. Not quite as long as it took to take down the turtles in Badlands, but yeah, it was taking quite a while. The other issue I was having is when I would go to target them and I would use this ability here, which pushes them backwards. Sometimes they were getting knocked into the wall and I couldn't shoot them through the wall. They could shoot me, so I'd end up having to run back through here trying to get a line of sight in order to drag them away from that wall to be able to hit them again. Now, I never had any problems with PvP. There's quite a few players. I've seen them come and go, usually about 3 or 4 in here at a time. It was just the PvE aspect of it that I was having a problem with. But yeah, trying to get from point A to point B while you're doing your quests, I don't think that would have made a very good video. I think I probably would have died a lot from the PvE elements, not the PvP. So I decided against doing that. So, since we've knocked out all the main quests, I've done most of the side quests that I feel like I can do. I think that that's the reason this is probably going to be one of the last videos, because the only thing I have left to do is I do have one quest right here that I can work on, but I'll show you guys why I refuse to do that. I'm going to go ahead and travel to that location, and then I will be right back. Okay, so we are right down in here in Alora's Sanctuary, and the reason I brought you here is because our quest, the key to resistance, says that we need to tame and sill 2 Sylvanbeaks. So I'm going to go ahead and pull up our bestiary, and here's where I got Pavagon. I just now saw that. Sylvanbeak, he is right here. I'm going to pull this up, and it says that these birds tend to mistrust anything not of their flock, making Sylvanbeak difficult to locate or confront. The elven trader Lyria has been communing with him, so Lyria is the one that we actually need to take down. And she's right here in front of us, Dazzling Lyra. I had to kill her probably about 10 or 12 times. No big deal. She ended up dropping the recipe. So I've got the recipe here. And the recipe says that we need 9 Chaos Sword fragments. And remember, we got to do this twice, so I need 18 of them, right? I've got some of them right here. Let me go ahead and take a cut, and I'll show you where I was getting those at. Okay, the Chaos Sword fragments right here drop off the Chaos Elves. There is a repeatable that you can get over here in the Dragon Knight camp, but the Chaos Elves that you're looking for are going to be all along in this area here, so kill those in order to get your drop. And like I said, you're going to need, if you're doing that particular quest, you're going to need 18 of them. That wasn't what bothered me so much, even though the drop rate is not all that good. What really got me, and I didn't realize it until after I'd started grinding for that, was, well, our next thing that we needed is 5 chim. And actually, since we're doing the quest, we need a total of 10 chim. So we'll go ahead and bring up the bestiary, and those guys are located in the Glowing Waste. See if I can find them real quick. Yeah, these guys right here. So in order to tame those guys, I had to get a mark, which I think I had gotten it previously already. Let's see, that's going to be under Bartercraft. Right here, the Mark of Chim. And this is where I decided that I wasn't going to do it. So in order to get 1 chim, I need 5 bone crushers and 5 dimbasars. Well, that's not so bad, except, well, we need 10. So that's 50 bone crushers and 50 dimbasars plus the other mats that we need. And yeah, there's just no way. Nobody's going to want to watch a video of me sitting there for 2 or 3 hours grinding that. It wouldn't be so bad if I was, you know, taming a Dimbasar, then I went over and tamed something else and tamed, you know, trying to keep it fresh. But yeah, nobody's going to want to watch me sitting there taming 50 of the same NPC twice in order to get that. So I ended up having to do that off screen. And that brings me to the next point. If I spend that much time doing stuff off screen, I'm only going to have about a 5-minute video. So that's why I kind of decided against that. So what we are going to do, I figured we'd just knock out some common tames. As a matter of fact, let's see where we can actually start at. And we'll just kind of waste what I have, or 30 minutes worth of footage anyways. I was thinking we had some in, was it Hakonis Crossing? No, maybe not. Yeah, we have some up in the Sea of Hakonis. So I'm going to go ahead and make my way there, and I'll bring you guys back in as I'm finding these various tames here. Alrighty, we went ahead and made our way to Sea of Icarus, and we're down here at the Ocean Passage. There's 2 NPCs down here that we want to take a look at first. Need to go ahead and open up some spots. Let's go ahead and grab 2 of these, since we have the currency for it. Alright, so the 2 that we're after are right here. We need the scanner as well as the horned owl, and I did spot a scanner down below us. I haven't seen the horned owl quite yet, but we can go ahead and grab that scanner there. Is that a one-shot kill? That's kind of what it looked like. He might be too low of a... Okay, let's try not attacking. See if we can get this guy. I didn't realize these guys were gonna... I thought they had a little bit more health than that. There we go. Yeah, I still don't see... Ah, there's a horned owl right there. Or is that what we have? I think we might actually be on a horned owl. Find out here in a second. Kind of looks like a scanner to me. I'm not sure. Okay, yeah, it is a scanner. So where's that? There's the horned owl. Let's go grab that guy real quick. Uh-oh. I think he ran out of stamina on me. Or maybe I'm just hitting the wrong button. That's probably what it is. Alright, let's target him, hit shift and 2. And then spacebar. Alright, so what do we have up next? Looks like we could head to either Cloudy Farms or Rainbow Reef or the Bulwark. Let's go to Cloudy Farms since there's two of them. So we need an eagle and an ashtail phoenix. And it's going to be straight north of us. Yeah, I hate to see it come to an end, but you know, I'm out of quests. I'm out of material really to show on screen, which it's not a bad idea. I mean, this is what I think video 221 or 22, somewhere in there. So you know, we've definitely covered quite a bit. I would say we've covered everything that most single players are going to cover. There's still some things that I could do, but it would just take so much off-screen camera work that you know, I'd only be able to put up, like, say, a video every 3 or 4 days instead of 2 or 3 a day, which is kind of how it's been lately anyway. And that was just kind of trying to pace myself, trying to figure out what I was going to do next, and I still haven't figured that part out. I did take quite a long time trying to decide if we were going to actually end this here or if I was going to try to continue on, and I've come to the decision that we're just going to go ahead and find another game to play for a while. That particular quest right here, where I was going to have to tame a whole lot, that is actually, I see that with a lot of things. For example, in Brackar Forest, this is a terrible drop rate in order to get this, which you need, I think, 2 of those guys in order to tame something else. And I believe I don't even remember which animal it was, and I think you had to have a couple of those in order to tame something else. So yeah, it's littered with stuff like that that I don't find enjoyable at all. So there's our eagle. Alright, do I not have him targeted? Why am I having an issue here? Shift and 2. Oh, right. Inventory. So if I can find a decent spot, I think I'll probably land right here. I'm not even sure if you have to land, but I'll do it anyways. Alright, so we need to get rid of the scanner and the owl. Huh. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to right click on the common siltstone. We've got a common animal here. Do you want to seal the stone? This cannot be undone. Hit confirm. Please select a familiar to seal. Oh, because we're riding him, right. I had to look down here in chat and figure out what was going on. Alright, so let's go ahead and put those guys in our talent points. I'm thinking that we should be able to finish this off today. Alright, now where's that eagle at? Oh, there's the ashtail phoenix. I wonder how many points we have left. It doesn't take very many. Oh yeah, we still got 73. Yep, I missed it. It's alright. I think these guys are going to be an easy tame. The issue I have with the on-screen WASD, things like that, I get carried away. Sometimes I like to watch the NPCs' animations and stuff like that, and it totally takes my mind off what I should be doing up there. So where is... There was an eagle around here somewhere. Let's go up a little bit more northwest. There's one. Alright, so before I forget, let's go ahead and land. Go ahead and land and get rid of these guys. Ashtel Phoenix is another one that I would have to get a whole lot of in order to get a mark for somebody else. It's just something that, I don't know, it's something that I probably would do, but as far as recording, like I said, it's just, I don't think stuff like that would make for a very good video. Too much off-camera work. I'm actually going to go ahead and learn this recipe as well for the Sylvan Beak. Alright, so what else did I say we needed? I think it was from the Cloudy Farms. Okay, so we've got one in the Bulwark and one in Rainbow Reef. There's the Bulwark. There's Rainbow Reef. Okay, well, it doesn't matter which one we go to. They're both kind of far out there. I guess we'll load up the Rainbow Reef first. So what do we need from the Rainbow Reef? Coral Hawk. Yeah, they still haven't updated GeForce Experience, and I'm not surprised, considering it took them about 2 months in between the last patch, I believe it was. And what I find disturbing is they're not even admitting that there's an issue. There's like no talk about it. But you can see the forums are littered with people having problems with their microphones since the last patch. I find that disheartening, you know? I mean, it's not a small name brand company or anything. They're not admitting that there's even a problem. The only thing they're wanting is for people to send them information, and I feel like 2 months in between patches to be able to fix stuff is a bit too long. And I think I've mentioned it before, the only fix that I've been able to come across is either you turn your microphone on mono, which means you won't hear the sound from both sides of your speaker. Is this the one I need? It wasn't that one, was it? Ah, come on, where is it? There we go. Coral Hawk. Oh, never mind, we're in the Bulwark. I went to the wrong place, so we actually need the sprawling... Yeah, that is one we need right there. So yeah, you'd either have to turn your microphone on mono, or you would have to revert to a past... I almost said expansion, not expansion, a previous patch. The problem with that is, as soon as you connect to the internet, your patch is going to update to the latest version. So that's a problem in and of itself. You can't actually choose the version you want without doing a little bit of finagling there. As a matter of fact, you can't actually go and download the previous one unless you know where to go and get it, and that is another issue. I feel like you should be able to choose which patch you want. So that, yeah, that kind of leaves me with only being able to use OBS to record with for now. I can record with my other software. The problem is I just can't use the microphone, right? So then I'd have to, if I was going to do it that way, I'd have to record and then record my voice over that, which would take twice as long. Alright, so there's the coral hawk. Oh, I missed that. Terrible. And OBS isn't bad. The problem that I'm having with it with this particular game, I cannot get it to record just the game itself. I actually have to turn it to, don't die, please. Thank you. I have to turn it on to where it actually records the screen, and that's where I'm having the problem. Sometimes it does, and sometimes I get nothing but a black screen where it shows my cursor and you can hear my voice, and that's it. Everything else is black. So it's like it's not recognizing the game for whatever reason. And it's not every time, it's just often enough that it's driving me crazy. Other games I can actually lock it to the game so I know the game's actually getting recorded. So I don't have that problem with, like, say, Euro Truck Simulator 2. I can just say that, hey, record Euro Truck Simulator 2 whenever I launch it, and it'll do that. I can't get it to work with this game. I have to use the desktop option. Alright, so go ahead and bottle that. I think that's the last one for this zone. So close. Not there yet, but we are close. Need another 51. Alright, let's see how many others. I know we have more zones. Yeah, that would take forever to do. Let's see if I can find something a little bit easier. We don't have a whole lot of time left. I was thinking there was one more zone that we could knock out real easily. Might just go start on the other one if I can't find one here pretty soon. I guess not. Okay, so the only one we have left is... Was that Icarus? What zone is that? Parnas Coast. Okay, so it'll take me a little bit to travel there, so I'll bring you guys back in here in just a minute. Alrighty, made it to Parnas Coast, and we are right here, pretty close to Stormos Plains, and we have our first NPC here that we're going to get. A snowclaw wolf. We also need a tiger as well as a bison in this area. Oh, leave me alone. Phew. Oh well. I don't think it's going to interfere too bad. Is that a named NPC? Chief Mugglog, yep. He probably drops a recipe for... Well, let's just kill him and see if he has a recipe. I'm sure he probably does have a recipe for somebody. Wonder if we'll get lucky here. Nope, we weren't lucky. Yeah, he died rather quickly. I might kill him a couple more times so we can find a tiger. No, I don't see a tiger. Let's change channels a couple of times to see if this guy spawns anything. We'll just kill him 2 or 3 times. If not, we will move on. No, nothing there. Okay, well, let's try one more channel. Oh, we can't do it. Okay. I guess we'll just let that be. Right, so we still need a tiger and a bison. No clue where they're going to be at. It just kind of says, what about the white-capped boar? They are tameable. Not sure if we've already gotten one or not. Doesn't look like we have. Yep, okay. Well, we need that guy then. Alright, let's go ahead and get rid of these guys. Looks like I'm running out of silstones. Might be where we end up leaving the video behind. I'm not sure exactly how long we've been at it because I'm going to have to do a whole lot of editing. I was trying to cut out all of the running around I've been doing. Okay, finally got that. Alright, so let's go ahead and put this in there, see if that works. Cool. So now I should have 50 strength. I was thinking I'd have 70. It does say equip at least 2 talents from the stalwart tree will grant you extra energy. It's kind of weird though, because off down there at the very bottom in yellow text it says 1 strength increase by 50. And I think that should actually be a number 2 instead of a number 1 if you have to have 2 equipped. Maybe that just means the first tier. A little confusing there. Okay, so I said we still needed a tiger and a bison. I'm not seeing anything. It did say it was in the... Oh, what do we have here? Ah, flower. Yeah, it said it was in the Soma region, which is where we're at, right in here. That might be one right there. Is that a bison? That is. Oh, the noises these guys make, it sounds like a broken record. I wish they'd go back and fix that. I can understand them making a noise every once in a while, but it's a bit much. A bit much for me. Alright, so where is our tiger? Oh, I see a fox. I think we've already gotten the fox. Let's see. That might be the last one we get if I can find it here. Savage blue? No, it's the silver light. That's odd. I don't see it in there at all. Go back to it one more time. Yeah, I don't see a silverlight fox. Huh, okay. Well, let's move on. Where is the tiger? Ah, you can't even tame him. I wish I would have saw that before. I just assumed you could. Ice venom spider. I don't think we have that one. Nope, we don't have that one. Let's grab that one real quick. Alright, can't do it while you're riding them. So how many are we short anyways? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, about 18 of them is what it looks like. You know what, I guess we could just keep going until we run out of points. How many do we have left? Kind of make it like a special, I guess, a little bit long of a video, since it is our last one, at least for a while, until I can find something else to do in the game that I feel like people would actually want to watch. So we've got 45 talent points. I will need to visit a vendor to get more sill stones. We have that guy? Harness reindeer. Nope. Okay, we'll grab that one. Wow, really? Alright, stand still. Don't make me look like a fool twice. So that tiger, he is here somewhere, right? Yeah, it says Summer Plain Snow Tiger. I realize I'm out of the region a little bit, but we started off like right here. Kind of worked our way around. I didn't see him over there. So I guess I'll just try to grab whatever I can see in the area. I think I might see one right there. Yeah, there's a snow tiger. Alright, so now I've got to get some more of the sill stones. I wonder if that one guy spawned again. I think he was like right... No, he was way down yonder. Never mind. Never mind. I need to find a town though to get the sill stones. Okay, there should be one over there. How about over here? Yeah, there's a shopkeep over there. I think that'll work. Let me see where else we need animals at. Kind of all over, but I'd like to get a general area where we're going to get the most of them at. No, we still need one more here in Summer Plains, the grizzly. Okay, it looks like there's a couple in Silverwhite Valley. So I can find that on the map real quick. All the way down there. Kind of went the wrong way, didn't I? Hoping this shopkeep up here will actually sell some of the stones.
What a surprise!
I'll just grab about 10 more.
How much more time will it take?
That should keep us busy. The next question is, since I really don't need these, I don't think I have a spot in my gear to put anything else. Doesn't look like it. Can I actually stick them in my talent points and keep them for later? Hey, cool. We'll do that then. In case they decide to go ahead and update the game, we'll have talent points left over. Right, so we were headed down to Silverlight Valley. Let's see if we can find something in between here and there. Blossomer Swamp, that one sounds familiar. See if there's any there. Yeah, there's at least one. That is a Royal Aros, so he's going to be up in the air most likely. And that Grizzly as well. That should be on the way. Yeah, that's like right in here somewhere. I would think Grizzly would probably be up in the mountains up here. I wonder what you need for Kruger there. Yeah, I'm not seeing the Grizzly, at least not where I would think that he would be. I'm not sure exactly how far Swarm of Plains stretches. It may stretch along this entire road, I don't know. We'll give it a few more seconds. If I can't find it, we'll move on. I think we'll stop right about in this area right here. If we don't find it, then we will go get that Alaros or Aros. No, I'm definitely not going to look it up just to get one common. We've got enough commons in the area that we're going to end up using all our talent points here in a minute anyways. Just kind of one of my gripes about the game, having to look up too much stuff. There's just not enough information in the game to tell you where everything's at. And even the wiki is having problems keeping up with the game. The people that update the wiki aren't doing it regularly. Alright, so blast from swamp, and we're after Arlos? Yeah, he's going to be up in the air, so I kind of need to get up a little bit. And he's probably going to be around the 250, I would imagine. We'll try about 150. Yeah, I saw something right there. What is that? Silver Shriek Wing. We have that one. Or is that even tameable? Okay, it is tameable. It's hostile though. Yeah, I don't think we do. Let's just go ahead and tame it. Take the guesswork out of it. Oh, come on. Yeah, I don't think we did, because I think we had this one, but I don't think we had that one. Alright, where is Arlos? Might actually be up a little bit higher, I'm not sure. I don't really want to go too much higher. I can't really see him being up that high though, to be honest. The area does have a large ceiling though, 550 meters. I couldn't imagine being up this high. There's nothing else up here. Okay, forget that. Let's go back down. Alright, hold your stomach. So the other area that we had was the Silverwhite Valley. I guess we'll go ahead and head that way. Oh, there's Arlos right there. You think I hit an invisible wall there? That's going to be a problem trying to get down there. I think there's a teleporter right over here. I might just go ahead and teleport down there. I'm not sure. I think originally you're supposed to come in through down here. And to save a little bit of time, I think we'll just go over here and teleport down to probably right there, Silverlight Valley. I'll save a little bit of time. Not a lot, but a little bit. I'm not sure which way to go from here. Probably this way. Alright, so we're after a Tempest Strike, which is going to be up in the air. That's probably high enough. So what else do we need while we're here? An Ice Hound? A Laiku. I would think that all of that stuff would be up here. Well, not the Ice Hound, but the Laiku. Oh, there's the Ice Hound right there. Oh, our storage, yep. Yeah, I thought maybe up in the air we'd find the Laiku. I just did not see them a while ago. Yeah, we'll look around a bit more. I'm sure they're up there somewhere. I'm sure I cannot get over that. I think that's going to be an invisible wall right there in that area. I don't see any platforms above us, so... Well, I might be wrong. It might actually let me up there. I don't think there's going to be anything up there. Nope. There's the invisible wall. think that's too close to Icebreaker Camp. No, possibly right in that area, but we were right here. I didn't see anything. Frosted On sounds familiar. I'm pretty sure we've gotten that one before. No, I guess I'm wrong. Well, let's nab him up. I want to see what the location was on that guy. Okay, so he is also in Silverlight. Huh. So this area is actually part of Silverlight. I thought that this would have been one of those two. So I guess Silverlight Valley goes a little bit farther south than I thought. And there's the Tempest Drake. It looks pretty cool. Storage again. Can I do that while I'm flying? Not while I'm being attacked, though. Oh, come on, go away. There we go. Well, he's not one to play very fair. I can't hit my spacebar to get. Let's see if I can just attack him. Hopefully he doesn't die too quick. Still haven't seen the other ones. I already forgot what they were called again. These guys right here. Laikus? I think I remember seeing them. I didn't think it was down this far though. For some reason I was thinking that these guys were more towards the center of the map, but that was a long time ago since we've actually been in this area. Well, since the valley seems to be stretching all the way down here, let's actually head up to Reed Watch and see if maybe it stretches up north as well. Yeah, as we've already been down here. Scouted this area out pretty good. I'm thinking Reed Watch might actually be part of Silver White Valley by chance. And I keep running into invisible walls. Yeah, there's a cunning blue wolf. Oh, you would move. He looks a little tiny to be riding. Looks like something, you know, you'd see a kid doing, riding on a dog. Done that a time or two. Of course, the dogs I did that on were rather large, and we're talking about when I was probably about 4 or 5 years old. I'm sure most kids have probably done it. I think the coastal reindeer is another one we need. Alright, I'm not seeing the reindeer. There it is. Yep, need that one as well. Just about filled that one. Just looking around trying to see what else we might can get. I don't think we can't get the shielded crabs. I don't see anything else in the area. Let's go ahead and break these guys down before I forget. That is our last siltstones as well. So how many more taming points do we have? 9. That is enough for what, 2 more? I think it's 4 apiece. Savage Blue Wolf, I believe, is one that we needed. Alright, so our last tame, and who's it going to be? So we had a hard time finding that grizzly. Wouldn't mind the lake here. It's just I can't find them. I don't know exactly where they're at. Alright, so we just picked up a coastal reindeer, and it actually says he's in the bitter shore. So that tells me that this is not part of Silverwhite Valley. Huh. Yeah, I have no idea where they're at then. Where is Wintertide Pass? I don't see that on the map. That one doesn't tell me where to get it. The Frozen Prairie. I do not see that on the map either. Okay. I've already been to Silverlight. I couldn't find those guys. Swaying Reed Shore. I do not see that on the map either. Part of the steps. I think I have an idea where that one is, but I don't think it actually shows that on the map. Oh yeah, it actually does. So what's the name of that? Blizzard Phoenix? That might actually be the last one we go and get. Let's head up here and take a transport there, so it won't take quite as long. Yeah, I already forgot what we're after. Blizzard Phoenix. And this is the area I was thinking the Lycu were hanging out at. Oh, there's the Phoenix. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to keep up with him. Alright, please don't die in one shot. Goodness. Get back up there. Oh, come on. Oh, come on, he moved. No fair. Yeah, I think this will be the last. Matter of fact, we'll just go ahead and wrap up now. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I do apologize that I didn't get a whole lot more done in this game, but like I said, I don't think that, you know what, I'm gonna fail this. I'm still gonna fail. Got lucky. Yeah, I apologize we couldn't do a little bit more in the game. Like I said before, I don't think that there's going to be a whole lot more that I could do without doing a whole lot of off-screen work, which means I wouldn't get very many videos out. And not only that, I don't think it would be very enjoyable for either me or you guys. So I think we'll go ahead and end the series, at least for now. Maybe I can try to find something else later on, but in between now and then, I'm going to look for something else for us to play. I hope you guys enjoyed the series. I've had quite a bit of fun doing it off and on. I've had my share moments of pulling my hair out, but overall I would say it was a a fairly enjoyable run. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Till next time, have a good one.